Alrighty, welcome to week 3 of our tabletop game. So far this week we actually should have a full table. Right now at our table we have Curtis, Eric, Jeff, and Danielle. Josh should be showing up, but might be running a little bit late. Never didn't say anything about being late to me, so oh well. So since last time you guys left off, you've taken down an Imperial communication station, stolen a Gozentai freighter, stole a prototype TIE fighter Phantom, recruited 3 Mandalorians, and now you're on your way back to Fleet. I'd say last week was a good week for you guys.
It's a decent haul.
Yeah, we do what we do.
I kind of see a theme with this group.
Just send Yuri in and sneak around and steal stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's one of those things. Just okay, send the bot in. We'll steal everything else. So, anyways, someone got a fan blowing?
I do, actually.
Okay, that's what I'm hearing. So hopefully
Alright,
that
hold
doesn't
on.
pick up too big on the recording.
I can turn it off.
All right. So, anyways, so rolled our force pooled at the beginning of the game this time, and also Ashara, your support is up this week. So
2 weeks in a row. I mean, it was what, 2 different ones, but I had 2 weeks in a row.
hey, don't complain.
But I want to. I'm a complainer.
+2 wounds. Everybody else +1. So, all right. So now that you
I'm
guys,
sorry, I was not there, so who's getting the +2?
your long range,
Gotcha.
her support duty came up.
Perfect.
So
Is that better, by the way?
yes, I'm not hearing a whoop, 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 whoop kind of noise in the background. So, anyways, since you guys have arrived back from your little jaunt mission across the galaxy, you've had a few days, R&R, let you relax on the ship, kicking back. The Phantom has been taken to R&D to be played around with to figure out what the Imperials are doing with their, so said cheapy ties. You've also gotten the Gozentai has been momentarily taken from you to use for fleet, but word has been going around that tidings will come to you for said ship. In the meantime, you guys have free reign of wandering the ship.
Cool.
All right, well, I got 5 credits, so I can't really buy anything. So
Do you
I
want to?
will head around to my quarters and just kind of hang out, I guess, for now until something comes up.
The guy's gonna go to his room and tinker with his mask like usual until someone comes and gets him.
All right.
I find myself, I don't know, maybe there's some kind of combat room, or I know there's a shooting range. I'm thinking Colorin's kind of just in training right now, still keeping things honed and sharp.
Yeah, be down at the shooting range, pulling out the little blaster, going pew pew.
There you go.
Ascara is probably going to walk around the ship and see if she can, just find some friendly people. She wants more friends.
All right. So we've got 2 in quarters, 1 at the shooting range, and another wandering the ship. All right. Well, shooting range. Throw me a few ranged checks, difficulty 1, to see if you
Okay.
can hit targets. See if you can shoot better than a stormtrooper.
All right, well, let's try this. With my assault carbine here. Cool.
Cool. Well, yeah, your target's pretty good. You're like, okay. Bang, 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 bang. Yeah, there you go. Here. You're not as rusty as you thought.
Oh, good, good. Feeling a little good to myself here.
Ascara, are you looking for anybody in particular, or just, just kind of cruising the halls?
Kind of just cruising the halls. I mean, we haven't been on the main ship a whole lot, so there's still plenty of people to go meet.
Alright, so you want to just head towards the mess hall and just kind of see who you can find?
Sure, there should be plenty of people in the food area.
Alright, you head for the mess hall. Most duty personnel, if they're not in their bunk or somewhere else, gather here, gather what meals that they can scarf at the moment. Give me a perception check, difficulty 1.
I don't see anybody, but I feel super, super, super awesome.
You feel really good about yourself that you pick a random group. Group consists of, a couple of humans, Duros, and a Bothan sitting at a table just having light conversation.
Hi, guys.
They kind of look at you and go, "Oh, aren't you part of that task force that's been issued to us?"
Yeah, do you mind if I sit with you guys?
You're more than welcome.
The GM is currently dying.
Excuse me. Inhale and suck air in the wrong tube.
Ouch.
Anyways, they wave you over to across the bench, and the Duro slides over and goes, "Ah, sit down. What do you want to drink?"
Blue milk.
It just goes generic blue milk.
I guess.
Just kind of whatever you guys drinking. And they're like, "All right," pour you a glass out of the pitcher that's sitting on the table, and slides the glass over and goes, "So, is it true? You guys stole actual Imperial tech?"
Yes.
The Bothan kind of is sitting there just like, "See, I told you guys. I told you. They're good."
Well, Yuri did pretty much all the hard work.
Yeah, she did.
Oh, one of the two humans, the female, is like, "Oh, Yuri, the human counterpart that's with your group, right?"
Yeah.
"Yeah, she's kind of interesting. I saw her in the maintenance bay one day talking with Kaylee. I don't understand why."
I don't know. She does like to visit that area, though.
Well,
Maybe she likes to just get her guns and stuff taken care of.
maybe. Well, Kaylee is a know-it-all with mechanics. So they just start bringing up light conversation about what's going on around ship, and just talking about family and whatnot. So, so yeah, let's see, got Yuri is in her bunk, and Will in his. Um, Shortly after you guys, have been sitting in your bunks doing much of nothing, you hear, what sounds like the door to your squad room open up, and then you hear the admiral's voice. Will, Yuri, you guys here?
Yeah.
Yes.
Can I speak to you guys?
Sure.
If you have to, sure, why not?
So you guys come out of your
What's up?
bunks.
Okay.
Oh yeah, we can follow.
Okay. The admiral comes out and goes, well, at least I can catch some of your group. R&D wanted me to hand over some stuff to you guys. They're indebted to you guys for the TIE Phantom that you guys picked up, so he lays out a kind of a small little case on the table in the center of the room, goes, there's about 10,000 creds for each of you guys to have for, the work from R&D. And also, when you guys get the chance to come up to the briefing room, grab your comrades. Want to talk to you guys about the Gozentai. Want to see if we can get some compensation for you guys for it.
All right.
Cool. Thanks.
Yeah. Admiral walks out and heads off.
I pick up my 10 creds or 10k creds and go back to my room.
I take my 10 and the rest of the 40, or the rest of the 30 for the group, and I'll hand it out to them later.
All right.
Maybe.
Stealing from your own comrades. Not just the Empire.
Is it really just stealing if they don't know it exists? Is it really stealing?
It is still stealing.
Just, I'm a spy. What can you say?
Anyways, but yeah. So, you guys, hang around for the rest of the day, doing whatever, hanging out. Shortly before, well, what would be considered evening on board, you get a call to come up to not the briefing room up on the bridge, but the war room that's in the kind of more centralized in the ship.
Okay. I'll head there, I guess.
Yeah, I'll follow.
Where you go to?
We go hand in hand, skipping.
Flowers everywhere.
Throwing credits all over.
Yep. We're so rich.
25 each, right?
So is this call kind of made throughout the ship?
Yeah, it's
Ship
made
wide,
a
okay.
ship for your task group to come to the
We
war
gotta
room.
come up with a name, guys, by the way.
A unit
Yes, we
name?
do.
Yeah.
Mm.
So shortly after you arrive at the war room, inside stands Sandy, the two clones, Master Shen, and a new face you haven't seen before.
Stranger danger?
I
No.
have my hand at my hilt of the weapon just in case.
Strangers are just friends you haven't met yet.
What does this stranger look like?
Human, brown hair, kind of short cut with a small, what looks to be a ponytail in the back, and very business-looking attire.
Oh, that's a business up in the front. I was just like, he's got a mullet.
But after you guys come in,
In the back.
he stops his conversation with everyone there and turns and looks at your group and goes, you must be the new task group that's been stationed with us. Welcome, welcome. And he comes walking up, extending a hand out to you guys for a handshake and goes, "Name's Mr. Skyhawk. I'm the rebel leader of this cell."
Hello, Mr. Skyhawk.
Hi, I'll shake his hand.
I will greet him and say hello.
Greet him and say hi, I guess. Whatever.
And he shakes each of your hands. Kind of looks at Will a little bit longer as when shaking his hand and lets go and goes, "There's something about you. I can't pinpoint it just yet." But anyways, and walks back over to the rest of the commanding group.
My guy's just gonna stand there a little confused by that statement. Just assumed that he was talking about his dad or something.
But yeah, so he goes back to the group and goes, "Well, it's nice to see that we actually have a nice little task group to, make some pain into the Empire side." And Sandy kind of gives a slight chuckle roar in, Sherwook. And then the two clone troopers that are standing there is like, "Yeah, well, sounds like at least Will there has some reputation to live up to." It's, speaking to Heavy here.
Half smile. Nervously.
I just punch him in the shoulder.
Ow.
making comment about your dad being such a whiz. But anyways, Master Shen, walks a little further ahead of the group and goes, "Well, main reason why we're called you here is we've got, well, seems like we've got a rat in our midst. Not here in the fleet, but at one of our secret base locations. Within the week, we want to send you guys to that base to see if you can uncover this mole and flush him out." Mole, rat, some disgusting
Tough rodent.
Some kind of vermin.
Some kind of vermin that answers to the Empire's call. But for now, the most we know is you're going to be going to Adria 1 as just another set of helping hands to go work at that base.
So we're just going in a little undercover.
Master Shin, kind of looks back at Sandy and goes, "Well, yeah, you can say that. We just need to find out what's going on because things have been happening, but we don't know who or why. All we know is the Empire is finding out about our bases a lot quicker than they used to."
Do we have a license to kill?
Always.
If it's Imperial, if you can't capture them and question them, well, they're no use to us.
Okay, so before we approach them and actually talk to them and try to get information, I'm supposed to snipe them, right?
Yeah. Alright. So I just want to know, as a spy, I need to know if I have a license to kill or not. I think it's appropriate.
Yes, by all means.
Do you have any information on possibilities, possible suspects, maybe?
No, all we know is, at least at this base, communication's been going... Well, communication-wise hasn't been great at this location. Adria 1's kind of a remote base. But we've been having issues with communications a lot more frequently. And like I said, a lot of our other rebel bases have been coming under Imperial attack sooner than we thought the Empire would be able to find them.
I understand.
So,
Alright.
we're sending you in to go investigate and see if you can find this traitor and deal with him.
All right.
But
Would you prefer him brought in or just taken care of?
well, if you can bring him in, bring him in. But we don't hold any expectations because, as far as we know, the Empire, most of their in-house cells, or whatever you would like to call them, tend to either go out in a blaze of glory to show their honor to the Empire, or just cower their way out.
Kill first, ask question later. Got it. All right. Now we'll try and bring him in alive, obviously, or him or her, obviously, because we might be able to get more information about who they're in cahoots with, specifically in the Empire.
Exactly.
Some counterintelligence would be nice.
So that is it for our debriefing right now. If you've probably been wondering why we brought you here, not the normal briefing room, is because of the nature of this mission. We wanted to keep it to a limited number of people, and, well, you needed to know, and those in this room are the only ones that know. So,
Awesome, we're in the know.
We're the in people.
Yeah.
well, with that, if you have any more questions, if not, you're dismissed.
All right.
When do we leave for this?
In about a week.
Okay.
I'm gonna head down to the med bay.
All right. Shen looks at Will and goes, "Will, do you mind sticking around for a minute?"
Sure, why not? What's up?
Everyone else head off.
Yeah, now that I have a mission, I'm gonna go practice my sniping just in case.
Okay.
I give Sandy a quick Wookiee secret handshake and then I take off.
Up paw, low paw, fist bump, finger wiggle.
Yep, exactly. Something like that.
Yeah, I figured, that was about the Wookiee handshake.
Mm-hmm.
Little Shriwuk cry at the end. Chest with a chest bump.
So, yeah, after everyone, everyone else leaves, Master Shen and Mr. Skyhawks stay around. Mr. Shen looks at Will and goes, "Your father, who was he again?"
His name was Leon Schaefer. He was one of the rebellion's computer hackers, probably one of the best they've had.
Ah, yes. Rotary was telling me a bit of his history with him. Hung around with a couple Jedi?
Yeah, I think he said he had one Jedi buddy or something like that.
Okay. It might be nothing, might be something, but you give off a sense that we haven't seen in a while, at least not within the fleet. Do you mind us delving in a little bit with your history to question you a little bit more?
Go ahead, shoot.
In your, let's say career right now, have you ever noticed that you've been either a better shot, better reacting pilot than most of your comrades?
I was told that I had some of the best reactions when I was in flight school, yeah.
And were these reactions just kind of straightforward, or did you always kind of had a feeling that things were going to play out a little different?
Just more of the feeling, I just kind of knew what to do. No reason behind it, just kind of went with it.
All right. Well, thank you for the answers. You're free to go now.
All right, thanks, guys. Later. And I will proceed back to my bunk to go mess with my mask.
Okay. And as you're heading out, you kind of catch a slight conversation between Mr. Skyhawk and Master Shen, saying something about possible force sensitive, but that's all you can catch.
All right. Well, don't have a whole lot of knowledge of the Force since it's not part of my study. Just what my dad told me, so I will just take note of it and continue my way.
All right. All right. So we had somebody heading down to the med bay.
Yeah, I was gonna head down there. I wanted to see if possible, if they had any cybernetics that I can maybe implant and integrate into my system.
Oh. Well, normal medbay crews there, but you don't see Bosch hanging around. One of the normal med techs come up to you and greets you and goes, "Oh, what can we do for you?"
Yeah, I was curious if there was any kind of cybernetics that you guys had on board the ship here. As far as anything goes in here. I don't know what you guys have. What's the capabilities of this med bay?
Well, we're pretty standard medical facility. Still working on trying to get most of the stock up and running, considering we've only had this fleet for almost a year now, and well, resources are hard to come by. But we can see what we have for cybernetics. There's always wounded and whatnot coming in for new limbs.
Of course, of course.
The tech kind of gives a slight laugh.
Is there any chance you guys have the a brain implant anywhere around?
Well, let me check the database real quick. And walks over to one of the terminals and starts blinking and goes, says we have one in stock. I'd have to run it by one of our other technicians to see if they know where it's at. But if we have it, we can get it implanted on you.
That'd be great. I'm just looking to have the thing. I don't. I'm just gonna take it for now. And I'll maybe have it implanted later.
Well, all right. I'm sorry to say, but we have to charge you a little bit for
Sure.
taking it, just so we can cover stuff.
I wouldn't have come here thinking that was going to be a freebie.
So the tech turns and shouts to one of the other techs, asking for the implant, and a few minutes later, the tech comes out from a side room with a small little box and goes, "Oh, here's the implant. Yeah, it'll cost you whatever the cost out of the book is.
The base cost is 10,000.
Yeah. Rebel discount, you can get it for about 8.
All right, sounds like a plan. I will gladly buy that and take it off their hands.
All right.
And my plan was to take it to Kaylee since she knows my secret
Yeah.
and have her implant it.
Yeah, not a problem. So, yeah, so they hand you the box and go, "Well, here you go. If you ever, when you're ready, just come on back with it, and we'll get it put in you."
Sounds like a plan. Yeah, I'm just rushed for time right now. I'll definitely be back though, guys. Thank you so much.
Yeah, not a problem. Kind of waves and then goes back to doing whatever they were working on.
Beautiful. All right, you can go with somebody else if you want for now, and I'll go to Kaylee later.
So, well, I know Scar's down in the rifle range. Just shooting your gun away.
Yep.
Yep. Boom, boom. Shots fired, shots fired.
Yeah, she's just gonna keep practicing and honing her skill.
Okay. Alrighty. Colorin, do you want to do anything?
Oh, let's see. Since I was just at the shooting range already, feeling pretty good there. Maybe it's time for me to go get something to eat.
All right.
So I'll head over to the mess.
All right. You head over to the mess hall. Now that's towards evening. You got the night crew, well, the day crew coming off their shift. So right now you've got the mess hall's busier than usual. Mostly a lot of humans. You see Duros, Bothans, a couple of other races. But yeah.
Okay. I like the mess hall this time because this is when they're starting to wind down the day, and they've got all the leftovers that they'll basically give away for free that I'll just take.
Just like, okay, I'll take this, I'll take this, I'll take this.
Exactly.
Stack your tray.
Just pile it on.
Get it ready for the next day.
Unfortunately, when I go sit down, it smells so bad that everybody else seems to kind of scoot away from me.
It's like-
Unfortunately,
It's like, scoot. It's like you've got like this section where it would fill like 5 people on each side. You've got that much space around you
yeah.
because you just piled everything on and you're just like munching away.
As I try to munch and talk, it just sounds, Yeah, I'm not making any friends right now.
No. They're kind of looking at you going, he's part of that task force. He's kind of a slob.
There's like bits of food just flying out of his mouth.
Trying to like
I'm hungry.
He's just like trying to say, "Hey, what's up?" to somebody passing by, and he's just food spitting out.
Still dangles on my fur and stuff, a little bit.
Yeah, saving that for later. So, well, all right. Since if there's not nobody else wants to do anything, we'll wrap the evening up with that, and then work our way into the next week.
Well, I was gonna go
Oh.
eventually go back to Kaylee
Okay.
during this week to have her implant that and stuff.
Okay, yeah. If you wanna get that done,
Yeah, I was gonna go down and see her and.
All right. Well, when you get down there, Kaylee, is excited to see you again. It's like, oh, what can I do for you?
Well, I got here this little brain implant here. I was wondering if you could, get that integrated into my systems here.
Oh, sure. Come over to my little work area, and we'll get you and get this little nifty thing installed in you.
Thank you. Also, if by chance, Kaylee, I don't know if you have something like this around, but do you happen to have any data breakers around?
Data breakers.
While you're in there to insert that?
I don't know. I'd have to see, but I don't think I have any at the moment. I can probably get it ordered in, so by the time you're back from your next mission, we can get it installed.
All right, I just figured if you had one while you're in there, put it in. But yeah, that'd be great if you could do that. That'd be awesome.
Yeah, I'll see what I can find if, well, of course, I'll buy it, but, just have to
All right,
pay me back for it, but
you're covered. Don't worry about it.
yeah, let's get this thing, patched into you.
Sounds like a plan.
Yeah, it takes about, about an hour, because she, carefully, removes the skin so she can get to your frame underneath and just slowly works at it, just making sure everything's works fine, orderly. After the hour, all your systems kick back in, and integration is fine.
Great. Wow, I feel smarter already.
Well, there you go. So yeah, I'll try to run down that data breaker and see if I can get one through one of my contacts.
Sounds like a plan, Kaylee. Thank you so much again. If I find any good gear out there, I'll be sure to, you're my first on my list.
Ah, yes, any gear that'll help keep this bucket of bolts running will be great.
And I'm all set then.
All right.
I walk off and go back to my quarters waiting for the mission to start.
All right. So if nobody has anything else to do, we'll roll through the week and
Maybe sometime during this week, caller in approaches either Yuri or Will, saying, "Hey, I someone said that there was some payment or something like that. Did we get paid?"
I'm gonna tell him that the other guy has it.
I'm going to tell him that the other guy has it. No, obviously, I'm going to hand off all the money to everybody.
Okay.
Oh, good. Oh, nice.
So everyone gets their 10,000. I'll hold on to the other 10 for now until Josh is here, and then I'll give it to him.
All right. Yeah, we'll make note of that. So the end of the week rolls around. You get called back to the war room again. During this time, when you get to the war room, it's just Master Shen and Sandy standing there. And they're like, well, so we've got you booked in to be arriving at Audrey 1. They're going to be expecting you, so just put through this code cylinder of info and they'll get you in. Otherwise, you're just right now extra help at that base.
Sounds like a plan. Let's do this.
So
Do we know what kind of duties we're going to be performing over there?
not
Duty.
duty. No. At the moment, you're just basically not new recruits to the base. You're just extra help. You were requested by base personnel for extra help. So whatever they have you tasked doing is what you're going to be doing.
Okay. So I can leave my shovel behind.
Yes. Yeah. You don't need to be digging trenches.
Oh, good.
So, other than that, you can head out whenever you guys are ready to head out in your shuttle.
I'm ready.
Let's do this.
I'll just proceed stage for the shuttle.
Alright. So, need a astrogation check, and then a pilot check.
I guess that's going to become for me today, huh?
I have 3 green astrogation or piloting, so I think it's probably going to be you.
Yeah. Give me a second. Okay. Difficulty.
1.
Now that I have 3 intelligence.
Hope this works. Let me get rid of the force die in my dice pool.
But the force
There's
should
the
always be with you.
astrogation
Hoo-hoo.
Yeah.
and planet or space.
Yes. Difficulty 1.
I kick ass.
Phew.
Bam!
You're able to pilot that ship out of the hangar bay and do a barrel roll with the Lambda. That's not supposed to happen.
I'll say I just show off. My guy just shows off.
We're in hyperspace. We're doing barrel rolls the entire time.
Some of us might be getting sick.
Those are the weak.
So,
I, the droid, just stand there laughing at all the humans and aliens puking.
all right. Yeah, so you're going to be able to make to Audra 1 pretty quickly. So,
Look at this piece of shit.
Okay, so take us out of hyperspace and approach the planet. Place thing.
Moon, space station.
That's no moon. It's a rebel base.
It's a tarp.
It's a tarp.
so.
Yeah.
Anyways. All right, yeah, so you come into the planet's atmosphere. Over your comm radio, you hear, "Approaching shuttle, come in. This is Major Yorlar of Audria Base Control. We've been expecting you. If you have them, please transmit your slave circuit codes to the to be guided through the gauntlet into the main hangar."
Roger that, Control. I'm doing that right now. Stuff.
Need a hard computers check from somebody.
Okay, it doesn't have to be me.
Probably gonna be me. I have 2 yellow and 1 green.
That is better than me. So.
Sounds really good.
Yep.
Yeah, no, just a triumph, no successes.
Yeah. So yeah, you just punch it in. You're like, "All right, Control. Here's our slave circuit codes." And they start patching you through, and like, "Okay, hold on a minute. Oh, well, we're putting the codes in. You hear, him kind of like mutter off to the side. Wait, oh, what? Something's not right. Computer's guidance system should have had taken over by now. Come in, shuttle. Come in. We're losing your mission cuts out."
Hello. Control. I'm going to be pushing the, voice button and trying to figure out what's going on. And then I'm going to ask everybody what the hell just happened. Comms cut out or something?
Believe that's what happened. It could be wrong, but I think that's
By
seems
what?
to be the.
By what you're figuring, you're pushing comm button to call back, and you're getting nothing.
I'm gonna spin that triumph to say we're gonna be able to get through whatever security this is, anyways. We're just now off comms, so we can go probably land at the base if we need to. Unless
Okay.
it's too much. I don't know. Maybe that worked. Maybe it didn't.
Don't know.
Yeah.
I guess they'll just, yeah.
We landed. Great, guys. Hey.
Yeah, hey, we're here. Yeah, woohoo.
Hi, everybody.
Sorry, Mom walked in on the room and started asking me a question.
Sure.
He's telling the truth. I'm talking to her right now.
It involves shakes.
Like milkshakes?
Yeah, damn sure it does.
Son of a bitch. I'm only drinking a nice beer here. I want a milkshake, though. Damn it.
Okay.
They're delicious.
So, okay. Anyways, sorry about that. But yeah. So, what you were saying something about the Triumph?
Yeah, so I was going to spin the triumph to say that, even though comms were down and I technically failed, I was going to say we lost communication with them. Maybe we could use that triumph to, sneak in under the radar and still land at the base that we need to. And if that's too much, I don't know what else to use a triumph for.
Yeah.
Maybe the comms come back up or something.
Yeah.
We could try again.
Possibly try. But right now you're going to be flying into a canyon. So. The transmission from the base cuts out just as your onboard sensors begin to scramble. The red-purple sides of the canyon seem to envelop you as you pass under shadow after shadow of overhanging outcroppings. With no electronic readouts to go by, you're going to have to rely on your visuals and your gut instincts.
Oh man, that's what I'm good at.
Take us home, Will.
I'm gonna crash.
Yay!
That's what I meant to say. That's what I meant to say.
Probably not what I would suggest, but if you want to.
Okay,
Alright.
I guess piloting check.
Yep, gonna need a piloting space check. Difficulty.
Wouldn't this be planetary?
I'm going out of a book.
All right, that works too.
Is it 2 purple?
Yes, 2 purple and one black, 1 setback, because of now you're having to, because you have no scanners, you're relying on just what you see outside of your front screen.
All right. Well, I am using my skill jockey to get rid of that black die.
Okay.
So,
Could we, any of us, help him as we kind of look out the windows and help him watch out for things? Could we give him any kind of help?
Well, if someone wants to sit in the co-pilot seat and look out the front, give 1 blue die.
I'll do it so it's 2 blue die.
I will take those 2 blue die and roll zeros on them.
Yay! Wasted blue dice.
Not wasted blue dice.
There we go.
Yeah. I was going to offer co-piloting and do a co-pilot check, but damn.
See, I told you. It's what I do. I just follow my instincts and we're good.
Yeah, it's not that force sensitive.
No. Funny thing is, I'm not even using any force sensitive traits right now.
Nope.
You're not.
No, you're just using pure skill.
Yep. It's the other half of my my life. Okay, so that happened.
So yeah, as you fly deeper into the gauntlet, 2 red sandstone chimney looms on either side of the canyon. A boulder balancing precariously on top of one of the spires, while the other seems to lean in towards the canyon, ready to fall at any moment. Gonna need another piloting space check, and need to. First off, actually, roll a discipline check, Curtis.
Discipline. Ah, crap. What difficulty?
2.
This is gonna be fun. If I somehow pass this, it's a miracle.
Don't worry, you can do it.
I did it.
It's a miracle.
I take strain, but I did it.
You strain the hell out of yourself, but yeah.
What does that do? Don't freak out.
Yeah, it gives you a chocolate milkshake.
Yay!
But no. Now on the piloting space check, difficulty 2, you only take 1 black die.
Boots! And I get rid of it with skill jockey. Do I still get my 2 blue from Danielle being my co-pilot?
Yes.
Yeah. We're gonna crash, guys.
Let's do this.
Yeah, we don't crash.
Whoa!
Holy crap.
I'm awesome at what I do.
In fact, you've made that boulder that was precariously falling land and block the path behind us, so no one can follow. With all those advantages.
Showboat.
Suddenly, the rock seems to come alive. That's no boulder. Flocks of reptilian creatures with red scales and purple wings hurtle towards your shuttle, screeching. You feel the starship shudder and lurch. There must be one attached to your hull.
I got this, guys.
Need a initiative check. Vigilance for you guys.
Oops. It should be 3 successes for mine. And
1 advantage.
1 advantage. I didn't take the difficulty, sorry.
2 success and 1 advantage. Yay!
Three
And
and
then 2 and 1.
3 and 1. 3 and 1.
And then 2. Ooh, okay, and then you're 2 and 2. And then the enemies. Do. Bump, 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 bump.
I'm feeling like I may need to run to the gunner's chair.
Well, that sounds about right.
Is there a hatch I can get to the outside and just start taking pop shots as I'm flying along?
Well, you've got a couple of options here. You can try using the guns on the ship, or just
Oh,
try
there's
to
TIE
outrun them. What?
Oh, there's TIE pilots?
They're not TIE pilots. I'm just using the
Okay.
enemy character sheet for it.
I was gonna say, like, I thought they were creatures. I'm like, but if there's TIE fighters, I'm not gonna go outside.
It's probably a smart thing. Well, do we want to just outrun them or shoot them down? How many are there, like, in our vicinity?
Well, there's 2 flying at you. Well, it was a group of 3. One is kind of trying to attach itself to your ship to deal with it.
Can I do a barrel roll? I find barrel rolls solve all my problems.
What's the initiative order anyway?
Initiative order is enemies and then player. So.
Okay, well, I guess the enemies get to go and do their thing first, so...
Even enemy beat my 3 and 1.
With
I see a 2 and 1.
true.
Which ties me.
Yeah, so
I'm at 2 and 1.
The triumph would take the tiebreaker, but
yeah, so it'd be
Yeah.
player, enemy, and then players.
Well, I'm 2 and 2, which is
So,
also higher than 2 and 1.
yeah, it's 2. 2 and so it's 2 players, and the NPC, and then the 2 more players.
Yeah. All right. So.
All right, so who wants to? You want to try the piloting check first, there, sir? Maybe shake them off of us.
Yeah, I can do that. Piloting. I probably don't get my. Well, no, I probably don't get my blue dice anymore for in combat. Unless Danielle's assisting, but I don't think she can. So yeah, I guess. Is it still space?
Yep.
Okay. No difficulty, right? So I'm just going to check.
Yeah.
Yeah. 2 success and an advantage.
All right. And this was trying to pilot them.
Yeah, pilot them, make sure they can't do what they're planning on doing. Easily, anyway.
Do you want to try to gain 1 speed? Basically, go up another speed bracket.
I can try that.
Okay, because
They're not at full speed yet.
you've basically been flying at speed 3.
Okay. So, what's the difficult? I forget how to do those. It's been a while.
Just
Yes, it's another piloting check, isn't it?
it's your or your action is to just upgrade speed. All right, where's the piloting section? Oh, actually, it's just a maneuver. Is
Oh, okay.
to-
Increase speed.
yeah, increase speed.
All right, I'm done.
Yep. So, all right. Got a couple of got a gunner seat that can go.
Well, I can definitely run to that gunner seat.
You got
Start seeing what I can shoot.
you got F twin light blaster cannons. So they're retractable. So you can run to the back and you can just pop out.
Okay. Yeah, let's try that. What's the difficulty on that?
You're fighting. Difficulty is. Let me pull my cue card because I actually wrote these things down. It's going to be a 3 difficulty.
Okay. And can I aim for an additional boost as I'm trying to shoot these things?
Sure.
Okay. Ouch.
Pew 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 pew. Yep. You hit the canyon wall.
That's easy to hit. Dang.
That was a nice shot.
What's their silhouette?
1.
And ours is what, 3 then?
Yeah.
Or 4?
4.
Yeah, all right, that makes sense. Okay.
That's why I said I had to pull my cue card because I wrote down all the.
Yeah, I have the
Difficult.
book. I have the book open right to this part. So, it's so hard to remember all the vehicle combat stuff. It's crazy.
Yeah. That's why I don't think they really focused on space combat really big on
Mm-hmm.
the Age of Rebellion. Cause I think they figured out that it was going to be a little too confusing for people. So, anyways,
Well, sorry guys, I couldn't hit anything that turn.
yep. So enemy's turn, which they will dive bomb the ship.
No, my ship.
Was that one attached to us still at all, or no?
No, once Will punched it to accelerate a bit.
Yeah.
It kind of toppled off. Jeff kind of watched it go barrel roll backwards and then catch itself and start flying.
That's what I was trying to shoot.
Yeah. So, all right. So they're going to try to attack and fail.
Damn.
Holy crap!
Holy advantages. Good
Yeah.
lord.
Out of the three of them trying to dive bomb you, they all fail. So,
Yes.
What's the 6 advantages going to do?
Shoot.
in this case, they're gonna be able to get a blue die on their next turn. Because most of you hear is you kind of hear thump, and instead of a scratch, it's just thump, thump, thump. All right.
Hey guys, they're missing.
So player's turn.
Well, it's either me or you there, Skara. Or what's your name? Yeah, Skara.
Yeah, and I'm kind of useless on a ship.
Pretty much too. All right.
Words of motivation.
Is your gunnery
Come on, guys.
better than 3 green?
And my gunner is 3 green.
All right. So, well, I guess just a crapshoot either way. I was thinking of doing maybe boost shields, or do a fire discipline so that the person gets some advantages on the next shot.
There
Otherwise,
you go.
There you go.
but that's still gonna suck. But yeah, let's see, leadership or discipline. What's your discipline,
Who are you talking to?
Ascara?
2 green.
And leadership's 2 green too.
Yes.
All right. Well, that's a crapshoot either way. All right. All right. I'm gonna try it anyways. I'm gonna do fire discipline,
All right.
and actually, you know what? Maybe boost shields. Let's see. Crew member. So I'm gonna boost shields to the back, and for a hard mechanics check, let's see if I can do this because I have 3 green for that. So hopefully,
Break my ship, I'll kill you.
yeah. Nope, didn't do it. All right,
You did.
so on a successful check, the vehicle suffers one. So it didn't do anything. So I tried that as a maneuver. What's our shields at? Like, is it like 1 point in front and 1 point in back?
Yes, I do believe so.
I will move the one from the front to the back then as a maneuver. So we have 2 in the back.
Okay.
So this way, on those attacks, you should be rolling two blacks instead of no blacks at all.
All right. And then back to the top of the board.
Ascara's got a turn.
Right. I handed her the book.
Since you're still in the co-pilot chair, maybe you could do a co-pilot thing or something.
Yeah, well, she's looking at the book.
Yeah, okay.
She's trying to
Which
figure out
actually
what's
I
going to do.
Yeah, which Will didn't roll any difficulty on his piloting space.
I asked, I was told no.
Okay, well, it's just for co-pilot. And if there's no difficulty on his pilot check, that's pointless. But I can do fire discipline, even though my discipline and leadership both suck. Which is a hard check. Nope.
Mm.
So no bonus.
It's okay.
All right. Is that it?
I guess.
All right. So top of the board.
I guess we're not at max speed yet, right?
No, but you're in a canyon, so it's up to you, depending on how fast you want to go. You're
Pretty sure 4 is the max speed, so.
I think 4 might be the max, or is it
We're
5?
at 4 now, so you said we were at 3, we increased to 4, so.
Yeah, we're at
Pretty sure
max.
Pretty sure we're at max.
Yeah, I don't have my book with me.
Yeah, because it's a Lambda shuttle probably doesn't go more than 4, that's for sure. If that's where we're in the Lambda shuttle.
Yes.
Alrighty then. Guess do another piloting check to see if I can get us away further, faster.
FYI, Lambda shuttles only get speed 3.
Do they do?
Yep.
Oh, well, then we were already at max.
Okay.
I guess I'll just do a piloting check, see if I can get into a good shooting position, maybe.
And I was saying, technically we have 3 shields in the back, so it's 3 black dice. Because it's 2 in the back, 1 in the front, and I moved the 1 from the front to the back.
Yeah. Alright. Yeah, so... if you want to do gaining the advantage, that is a action you can do.
Yeah, that's what I want to do.
Actually, hold on. Speed, actually, nope, sorry. That's a speed 4 option. Can't do that. There's not much you can do with a shuttle.
There's a bunch of 3+ ones, but...
Yeah. Basically, you're either having just fly straight and try to not hit the canyon wall. There's also, if you want to try to make a... Well, yeah, there's also a pilot, either a computers or a pilot check that you can make to check out the kind of the surrounding area and figure out what's going on with your comms.
I guess that's going to be my best option is the pilot check to see what's wrong with comms. Just kind of get a low down. I mean,
Difficulty 3 on that.
There you go.
thanks. Why didn't it crash? That's the important part.
Yeah, but because as you're flying, you're like, okay, comms just we're going out. You're racking your brain as you're flying and trying to keep going, but you're like, with comms going out all of a sudden in an area that should be fine.
Something's up.
Either somebody's scrambling the code, or something's going on with the encryption on the comm system.
Alright, I'll handle that computer's check later.
Okay, well, I will kind of vocally
do
say my thoughts.
evasive maneuvers as maneuver.
Yeah. Evasive maneuvers. Wow.
Makes us hard to hit, but it also makes us hard to hit things, but that's alright.
At this point, we can't. The odds of us hitting it are low anyway, so.
Yes. Yeah, it upgrades their attack, and it also upgrades our attack.
Alright, so, evasive maneuvers. Next player.
Gary, do you want to go for that computer's
Yeah, I
check,
can
or do
try
you want me
that.
to start doing some shooting?
I can do the computer check now if you want.
Maybe even use one of those destiny points.
Yeah, that's a good point too.
Well,
all right, yeah, I'm gonna tap into the computers and see if I could see what's going on with these comms.
And you also got 2 advantages sitting
Yeah,
there.
nice. All right, so what's the difficulty on a computer's check to see what's going on with these?
Difficulty
Oh.
3.
All right, yeah, I'll spend a destiny point.
Alright.
So it's 3 yellows versus 3 purples and 2 blues, so it should be good. Should be good. Yes, it's
There
great.
we go.
Whoa. Yeah, you're sitting there plinking on the computer going, okay, there's something definitely scrambling the signal, considering only an iron sandstorm would actually cut comms like this, and no sandstorms going on, so there's somebody or something scrambling the the comm sensors.
Yeah.
Okay.
Can I use that triumph to descramble those comms?
You can descramble it off of your end.
Well, that's good enough.
Yeah. I'll do that. I'll descramble our end of things.
All right.
And then as a maneuver, I will pump my fist in the air and say, "Go get them, guys!"
All right.
I feel energized.
I feel good about myself again.
So enemies will try to attack again.
All them black dice.
Oh, they hit this time.
So ship takes 3 damage,
Okay.
and yeah, you hear the scratching of claws against the ship, and then you keep going. So player's turn.
Well, I'm still sitting in the gunner's chair. I can take some more shots at him.
All right.
It doesn't hurt.
So let's see. So we're in evasive maneuvers right now, so I'm upgrading. And okay, I'll go ahead and aim again.
Just don't hit the wall and cause a rock slide.
No kidding. All right, here we go.
Boom.
Ooh.
So with the ship's damage, which is
Oh, that's a
6?
gunnery check.
That is damage 6. Yeah, damage 6.
So 9 total.
Yep. So yeah, you blast the creatures out of the sky.
Yeah!
Nice.
Problem solved.
Link, all of them are dead?
Yeah.
Alright, I was gonna say, there's linked 1. We can activate that and kill more if we need to.
Nah, it's just a small group. It's just like he's just sitting there in the back seat, like, yeah.
That's how it's done.
We
Nice
still
shot.
We activated that anyway, so it was 18 damage, so we really killed them.
Yeah. You annihilate them. They're vapor dust. So you
I just had to get warmed up on this gun. That's all.
It had to become your friend.
Yeah.
I moved the shields back to 1 in the front and 2 in the back.
All right. We now know that somebody's here. I guess cautiously proceed still to the base, guys.
So after you finished your little combat in air, you realize you're coming toward the end of the canyon, and your comms kick back in. And suddenly you hear a Soliston's frantic voice on the other end of the comms. You're coming in too fast! Slow down! Strap in and prepare for impact! We're clearing the hangar now!
I'm going to hit the brakes.
Kill the engine?
Yeah, pretty much.
Need a average piloting space check with a 2 difficulty, or a 2 setback.
Well, I get rid of one of them at least. 2 purple, 1 black. At least, do I have my second rank in Chalky yet? No, I don't have one yet. Damn.
Am I able to co-pilot this to give him a decreased difficulty? Or is it like a quick action thing?
It's
probably?
a quick action, so wherever you were at, you...
I am awesome at it.
Fine, he's got it.
He doesn't even need any help.
Yeah, it's like as you're coming in, you've cut the engines, you're doing whatever you can to slow down, and you can see in the hangar bay that, people are just scrambling, and it's just like you bring the thing in, just boom.
Another barrel roll in somewhere in there, though, before we got in land.
Yep, always barrel rolling. That is my trademark skill, is the barrel roll.
They say, oh, Will's flying.
Barrel roll.
In fact, it was a K-turn. He just pushed and landed backwards, so we're ready to take off it.
Boom.
It's known as...
Yeah, it was really cool. It was a barrel roll with a flip, and it's like reverse parking, and it's like the best parking job ever at last minute with the barrel roll ever.
Just skids it in between 2 other things that are there, fighters.
Like a glove.
yeah. So, so you land, do all your post-flight checks, and drop the front landing ramp, and welcome to RG-1.
So I'm going to get off the ship now.
All right.
I will follow suit.
Yeah.
Just like walk off like a boss, like, yeah, I just did that.
What's up? Yeah. I'm younger than all of you, so suck it.
Yeah, you see.
I brushed my shoulders off, like acting like I was a pilot.
Yeah, it's just like you see crews kind of like start coming, wandering back out from, hiding behind ships, hiding behind crates, expecting to see, a wreck, but
No, I'm too good for wrecking.
I imagine we're all walking off the ship in slow motion.
Yes. There's like explosions happening behind us for no reason. They're not blowing anything up. They're just there's
But not only that, like a steam pipe ruptures and like it gets all misty. So we slowly walk through that, coming out.
come out
Oh,
of
that's so
mist.
cool.
So, as you come walk down your ship, you see a Soliston walking up to you. Phew! I haven't seen flying like that since Rick Torrance first navigated the Northern Canyons.
You're welcome.
We could really use some pilots and gunners like you here. Those creatures you ran into, they're bigger and nastier than the lizards usually seen in the canyons. I wonder if they picked up on the same interference that we saw here at Command and Control.
Well,
Yeah.
you're not going to deal with those three anymore.
Well, regardless, you must want to refuel and recruit before you head back out. Yeah. In the meantime, Captain Harl Bess may have a task for you. If you're up for it, one of our pilots, Jared Ladris, is sick in the med bay, and we need someone to fill in for him in the speeder patrol. After watching you run the gauntlet, I'm sure you'd be more than capable. Report back to him at 1500 hours, and we'll get you flying.
Okay.
Cool.
So,
I will do that when that time comes.
I try not to show my disgust at the fish face. Celestin.
and then he kind of notices your ship and says, "Well, I'll get one of the maintenance crews to patch that hole up in your ship for you."
Thank you.
Yep. So, and he goes, "Well, head this way. We'll walk you through the base. Otherwise, welcome to Argeria 1.
Thank you.
So yeah, right now you're in the main hangar bay, which is the largest area in the base. It's kind of called the hub, since it's the main function of this base that's inset into this canyon. Mostly everything else is just tunneled work through the canyon. So, kind of like Hoth, where it's like, okay, one big hangar bay, and then everything's just drilled into the side of the walls.
Good old Echo Base. I miss Echo Base.
We've been there.
I worked there for a while, so I really miss it.
Remember this time when we almost won the Battle of Hoth, but then we didn't? Yeah.
Yeah.
I do.
Yeah, that time that we kicked ass and then still didn't kick ass.
Yeah, so, your old, heads back towards one of the side walkways and goes, "Well, if you guys are free to explore the base, General Niall, I'll inform him that you've arrived, and he'll probably want to see you later on."
All right.
Sounds good. I have no idea where I'm going. I'm just wandering the base aimlessly at this point.
Yeah, I'm gonna wander about a bit too, looking for any kind of place that might have some gear, possibly, and take a look at them.
Well, you've got the habitation room, mess hall, med bay, command and control, and the armory, the auxiliary hangar bay, And that's about it.
Yes.
I'm gonna head to the armory.
Alright. Massive blast doors open to reveal row upon row of weapons, grenades, ammunition, and other equipment used in the battle against the Empire. While the munitions here are enough to equip a small army, the realization that these are a fraction of those arranged against the rebellion by the might of the Empire gives you a pause and reminds you how vital any weapon in this struggle is. So,
I pause for a second and reminisce about all the weapons. I'm like, there's a lot of stuff here.
yeah, there's the quartermaster is a Verpin who goes by the name of Click.
What's up, Click?
He's like, oh, welcome, new face. You new to this base?
Yes, I am. I'm very new. I just hopped on board.
Oh, well, welcome. Anything in particular you're looking for?
I'm kind of looking for anything you have for some weapons here. I was looking for any kind of mods you might have on board this nice little stuff you have here.
Well, mod-wise, most of the stuff that you could probably get off of, the normal shop vendors, we have. Don't really have much of anything else, considering we're just a scrappy outpost. We kind of come by what we either loot from the Empire or get shipped in from the rebellion themselves.
Great. I have this blade here. Do you happen to have a molecular edge? I want to try and get this thing a little bit more sharp.
I can see. Let me rifle through some of the weapons here, and I'll be right back. He goes wandering down one of the rows. Kind of hear muttering, kind of clicking to himself, and you hear rifling through boxes and crates. And shortly after, he comes back and goes, "Well, you're in luck. I got one right here."
Great. Thank you. Can you have this installed on this piece right here?
Oh, most certainly. Let me try it out, and starts tinkering with it.
Great. It's 1,000 credits, by the way, base price.
Yeah, and that's pretty much what you're gonna be paying for it.
That's fine.
And yep, he's able to install that mod onto it.
Perfect. I graciously thank you on this nice job. This is craftsman's work right here.
Oh, always happy to help. Any way to help with the rebellion.
Thank you.
He nods his head and then goes wandering back down the rows of the weapons. And you hear in the distance the little clicking noises from him.
Great. Yep. I'm done.
All right.
I'm thinking about taking a look at the command center.
All right. Multiple passages through the complex lead to the base's command and control center. Dozens of map boards highlighted various galaxy sectors, Imperial troop movements, fleet strengths, and other information are arranged around the room. A large hollow table dominates the center of the room, surrounded by Alliance tacticians at all times. The table displays real-time data from dozens of rebels listening posts scattered across the outer rim. Most of the place is housed by personnel, and Major Yalar is milling about.
I kind of walk over to Major Yalar and kind of stand at attention and just say, "Hey, I'm new to the base here. Just thought I'd come take a look at the command center."
Yalar's like, oh, well, welcome. Always glad to have new recruits to the station. You're a tactician yourself?
Yeah, I am. Really trying to hone my skills here and just kind of see what you got going on in here.
Well, besides the fact that at times we have issues with comms, not unlike what you dealt with on your way in, we've been trying to detect where this intermittent signal's coming from, but haven't had any luck with it.
Any ideas?
No, it seems to be random that it's like anytime we have communications going out for one of our patrols, in the middle of our relay of comms, it tends to just cut out, and we get is static, and then it comes back normal minutes later.
Do you have any technicians looking in on mechanic wise, or?
We've got some of the technicians around base looking at all the comm relay sensors here. We've got all of us here in the command center trying to pinpoint stuff, but we're just not having any luck. It doesn't stay around long enough for us to pinpoint where it's coming from.
They haven't had me doing their checks.
Yeah. Well, Major, what kind of Imperial presence we have around here?
There's a task force that flies nearby, Ardria 2, but there's not much else Imperial-wise out this far. We haven't seen any actual Imperial presence out this way to bother us. Mostly they say towards the, mid-rim, outer rim borders. And we've been, plotting courses and whatnot and letting the Rebel Alliance know. Incoming possible Imperial, fleets and whatnot.
Mm-hmm. Well, looks like you got a nice setup here. If you need anything, just let me or the other new recruits know, and we'll be willing to help.
Yeah, well, mostly, definitely do. So, again, welcome to Ardria 1.
Thank you. Well, I'm sure we'll be seeing you around.
Yurlar nods and kind of goes back to talking with a couple of other tacticians about, the trying to figure out the interference.
Okay. I kind of just mull around, but I kind of make an exit after a few minutes.
All right.
Is there any kind of perception check I can do in here just to get any kind of other information that I may see on some scanners or anything like that?
You can try. Difficulty 1.
Okay. Not seeing much.
You suck.
Yeah, no. Yeah, you just as you kind of scan some of the boards as you pass by, normal information that you probably see coming in from, other outposts coming into the fleet comm system.
Okay. Well, not sure what to do with those to advantage.
Do you have any strain to take back?
No, I don't think I do right now.
Oh, FYI, we probably should have rolled for if anybody had any strain to take any back after. The
Yeah, that would have been nice. Probably would have been a good idea.
Well, if you want to roll now, you can.
Cool. See, what do you roll?
Either cool or discipline.
Okay, bullshit. So,
Well, 3 straight
Wow.
back.
random. Okay. I'm rolling good tonight.
Yeah, you are.
All right, so that's it. All right. Anybody else want to do anything around the base?
What were the places again we can go to?
Well, there's still the main. Oh, you can explore a bit more of the main hangar bay. The habitat area, mess hall, med bay, and auxiliary hangar.
Excuse me.
I'm gonna go to the mess hall and
All
just
right.
see what I can see around there. See if anybody stands out.
All right. In between the scheduled meals, the mess hall serves as a hangout where games of Sabak and chance cubes help pass the time between missions. Music plays, drinks flow, and laughter fills the room. Off-duty Alliance members spend their time dreaming of a free galaxy and trying to forget the horrors that they have witnessed in their struggles.
Can I maybe do a perception check, see if there's anybody that maybe stands out?
Sure. Difficulty 1.
Wow, look at those advantages. 1 and 4.
Yeah, well, the bartender standing behind the bar stands out very particular to you. He has an arm, a leg, and one eye that are all cybernetically replaced.
It's your cousin.
Fellow kin.
I'll go up to the barkeep there and say hello.
And, yeah, he's finished cleaning up a cup and sets it back down to a holster. He sees you and goes, "Oh, welcome to Audrey 1. Welcome to the lounge. Name's Ural. Ural Hayden. What can I do for you?"
Hello, Ural. My name's Yuri. Just wanted to pick your brain here a little bit here. I'm new to the base. I just wanted to kind of see what the recent gossip was.
Well, besides the foul communications intermissions that are happening, not much. We have, well, one of our best pilots is out sick right now. And randomly just came down with something and hasn't been able to set foot back into his fighter again.
Well, that's alarming.
Otherwise,
Is something contagious?
not that the medbay can figure out. They just told he had some sort of flu or something, and he's just been
Well,
bedridden.
that's good. That's good to know. I don't want to catch anything while I'm here. On a short layover.
Yeah, well, otherwise, not much other gossip, considering we're just kind of an outpost that just hang out here and listen for Imperial information come through and pass it on.
That's great. I noticed you got some gear there. Very impressive. What kind of stuff you sporting there?
And kind of looks at his arm and leg and goes, "Well, that's what happens when you give 2 decades of serving the Rebel Alliance. Okay, lost an arm, lost a leg, and lost an eye to spy work."
I understand the profession well. Any special abilities on those, or are those just kind of off the shelf kind of cybernetics you got there?
Yeah, just off the shelf, nothing real too big. Just something to get me hobbling around.
Well, that's good. I mean, if you ever need something, let me know. I have connections. I can get you maybe some better gear if you need something better.
Yeah. Well, I'll keep that in mind. I'll let you know.
All right, no problem, sir. Meanwhile, I'll take a blue milk.
Alright. Yeah. Pours a glass and sets it down in front of you and goes, "Oh, hope to see you around." Just as he finishes his sentence, one of the off-duty Alliance members, yells for him for a drink. Turns around and starts heading over to the other end of the bar.
All right, and in the meantime, I'll just kind of sit around listening, seeing if I can hear anything in particular that might pique my interest
Alright.
from other bar people around and other people in the mess hall.
Yeah, normal light conversation is just talking about families back home, life right now. Some talking about, other outposts that they'd been working at before getting transferred here. Day to day, just kind of small talk.
No, nothing too suspicious, huh?
No, most people are just, another day survived, just trying to, help keep the Empire from taking over the galaxy.
All right. I'll go sit down at a sabacc table and just hang out for a while, listening, see if anything else pops up.
Alright. Anybody else want to do anything? No.
I'm good.
Is there anything cool in the hangar?
Well, the main hangar bay houses 4 A-wing prototypes, 4 X-wings, 4 Y-wings. That's most of their, space combat. They have about 12 Z-95 headhunters. And these make up the squadron of Rust. And then you've got Vortex Squadron, which have 8 T-47 sand speeders that are primarily under the command of Captain Harl Bess.
Okay.
So, yeah.
I will just take note of what's in there and be on my merry way.
Alright. So, with that, if nobody else has anything to do, I figured this will be a good stopping point for the night. Because we're down 1 player and I'm losing another one. Because she's starting to fall asleep on me. So, if you guys are okay with it, we'll call tonight's session an end. Thanks for watching. As always, follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and our blog site. Please leave a like and a comment down below if you liked what you hear and want more from us. And please donate to our Patreon page, as all donations that come in go back towards the site and giveaways for you guys. And that's about it. So, thanks again for watching, and as always, trust in the rule of 3.